ticket to anywhere. Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe together we can get somewhere. Any place is better. Starting from zero, got nothing to lose. Maybe we'll make something. Me and myself, I got nothing to prove.
Since we've moved into a vehicle, our biggest fear has been our bus breaking down, leaving us stranded on the side of the road and not a mechanic in sight. Getting from point A to point B is our way of life. One small hiccup and it could completely alter our plans. Whether it's something that takes days to repair or a slight dent in our bank account, we always have to be prepared for the unknown. When we first set off on this adventure, we had absolutely no inkling of how a vehicle worked. No clue how to change a tire, do an oil change, or even jack up a car. Every squeak, clunk, or shaking we felt would leave us in a state of fear and disappointment. It would leave us feeling powerless to the fact we had no idea how to fix it without the diagnostic of a mechanic. And many times the trip to a shop would leave us empty-handed and discouraged that we could have done it on our own for a fraction of the price. Although we've been blessed with minimal mechanic trips, we didn't want to waste another dime. We felt the urge to do everything we could to learn a thing or two and tackle the next problem we had ourselves. To reflect back on all the times we've dove headfirst into bus renovations with zero experience and succeeded. To take matters into our own hands and get our fingers a little greasy.
I had a feeling that I belong. I had a feeling I can be someone, be someone, be someone.
Luckily, when we did our YouTube live stream a little over a month ago while attempting to change our brake pads, we had our community rooting us on and giving us pointers. With a little help from the internet and our mechanically inclined friends on FaceTime, we successfully installed them. But after a quick test drive, not only did we realize our problem wasn't resolved, but we made it a hell of a lot worse. The new brake pads were dragging on the rotors, meaning we needed new calipers and brake fluid. It was time to put our egos aside and ask for help. Although we wanted to try and figure this one out on our own, we didn't want to be naive, and we had a very special friend that was willing to help us. Jesse ran a brake shop for years and now lives in a bus with his family. When we reached out to him about our dilemma, his hesitation was non-existent, and him and his family expedited their travels to LA to come and assist us with our calipers. And what expected to be a 3-hour job turned into 30. With plenty more hiccups and AutoZone trips through the process. But we finished it. And there was truly no way we could repay Jesse with the selfless time and hard work he gave us. But I guess that's one thing we can take from learning new things. Sometimes you put in your all and win. But other times, help is needed. A second opinion is needed. Friends are needed. And one thing we now know for sure. When dealing with brakes, make sure to invest in a nice pair of gloves.